the parties essentially ended at the what was the viewing party for the Clinton folks. John Podesta came out and said, "Go home. This isn't over. We want all the votes to be counted, but we're not going to do anything more tonight." So that's where we stand. We're still waiting on a number of states too close to call. Chuck, John Podesta said, "Look, it's not over. They want to go through the votes." Tell us what they're looking at that gives them any hope.
He doesn't need. She's got to win all of them, as we said. He only needs one of them at this point, and that's look. Pennsylvania puts him there. He just needs that, and Arizona would put him over the top. And he could lose both Wisconsin and Michigan. Or, let's do that. Let's give her both of those, and then he can win Michigan and Wisconsin. The point is now, we've talked about all those paths that she had. Donald Trump's the one with all the paths.
Talk about a reversal of fortune.
Absolutely. He's the one with all the paths to 270.
But the fact is, those combinations are still possible, so we still wait. And that's why the Clinton folks have gone home. And the question is now, what will Donald Trump do? The Hillary Clinton had talked so much about healing today in her final remarks. And as Andrea pointed out, if she has to concede, you almost wonder what can she say in a healing way, given the way she has positioned herself against Donald Trump as an enemy of democracy and many other things.
Spokesperson, by the way, don't mean to interrupt, spokesperson for the Republican Party says Donald Trump's about to take the stage at the Hill.
Okay. Let's go to Katie Tur then. Katie, are you hearing the same thing that we're about to see Donald Trump on stage?
Yeah, I am. Donald Trump is in the building, and there is a bit of a frenzied atmosphere in this room right now. We are expecting him to come out. It is unclear at this point what Donald Trump will say. Will he declare victory? Will he chastise Hillary Clinton for not conceding? Will he chastise the news organizations for not calling it?
The right way to handle this, if you're Donald Trump and you think you're going to be president of the United States, is to go out there. You thank everybody. It's close. We don't want to assume anything.
Think of all the Republican running for Senate who distance themselves from him, those who publicly were part of the Stop Trump movement. As they're saying about payback, how much will they see?
Look, I think one of the things that's extraordinary about tonight, he's the first candidate poised to win who defeated two parties. Right? So he defeated the Democratic Party tonight, but also the Republican Party, the establishment of it. It lays in ruin.
By the way, he now is going to have a rationale to give a victory speech. There is one major news organization that has called the presidency. And so that is all he may be looking for, is one major news organization to do what happens.
And we are guided by our decision desk, and they're not there. We still have a number of states.
I stick by my guys. I stick by our guys.
Poll numbers would have her anywhere from 3 to 6 points ahead. Multiple paths to 270, and we have watched here 78 hours we've been out here. Watch that all crumble apart in a reversal of fortune. And it's Clinton who's been left with a singular path, if you will, to the 270. Camera continuing to pan the crowd there, all eyes on the TV monitors and the stage. This will be a stunning upset if in fact this is how it all plays out.
We just heard a huge cheer from the crowd. They're reacting to what they're seeing on Fox News. Essentially, though, what happens next with the Trump campaign is still very much an unknown, guys. And that's going to be the big question that dominates the news cycle for the next 3 months.
We're watching a celebration at Trump headquarters. We'll keep in mind they are not reacting to anything that we have reported.
The news organization, I guess.
Let's go to NBC's Kelly O'Donnell. Kelly?
Lester, I can tell you that sources tell me that Hillary Clinton has telephoned Donald Trump to concede this election. It is now President-elect Donald Trump. Sources say the phone call was placed just a short time ago, where the former Secretary of State has conceded the general election to Donald Trump, who has never held elective office and is now the President-elect. Lester?
Kelly O'Donnell, and if that is the case, that occurred less than an hour after John Podesta came before the crowd and said all the votes need to be counted and invited the crowd to go home. But listen, everyone is looking at the same data, drawing conclusions, perhaps at a different pace, but it's becoming clearer and clearer where this is all pointing. We do expect to hear from Donald Trump in a few moments, who will have he'll have a lot to say, and rightfully so. He will have pulled off, if in fact he is victorious, he will have pulled off the equivalent of a 10 magnitude political earthquake in this country on every level.
People have spoken, and everybody needs to accept this. You know, you can be frustrated by it.
That's the way it works.
That's right. This is American democracy. It's at its best. People turned out. You would feel worse about a situation like this if this were a low turnout election and you felt it was somehow manipulated. This is a high turnout election. Okay, everybody has their say in this, and it's a wake up call to a lot of the establishments of both parties. It's a wake up call to we, the news media, and you know, I know I'm going to go through this, and I know plenty of other people are going to go through this, but we got to acknowledge this.
But what's so interesting is Trump's making big promises to this community of voters, saying, I'm going to bring those jobs back, and I'm going to reverse the clock, and I'm going to make your lives closer to what they were before, and that is a huge promise. And now it's up to him to deliver.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vice President-elect of the